Hey everyone, I'm McDowell here with another YouTube video. Please excuse for not doing no videos for the last past week. Been trying to get a new phone and we're on to work with a new phone and probably we're trying to work out the software to may create reactions, but it's come along slow, but it's going to eventually get there. So today, today I'm going to show you the very first kata, Gicho 1. Basically, it's just it stands for the first kata. Go figure. So, anyways, as I mentioned before about katas, they are mostly built. The first three katas are mostly off a I format, a capital I format. So they're very basic, very simple to remember. This takes practice to try to get the first three katas remember, and then boom, boom, boom. As you get up, it gets more difficult. But, but like I said before, traditional katas or any kind of katas has to be realistic, has to flow, has to be powerful, precise, in all kinds of art form. That's the whole idea about the martial art, is bring out the art form of the technique, not the destruction of it. Sure, we can call it destruction, but that's just the whole point about self-defense. That's why it's called the art of self-defense. But with katas, they are very beautiful choreographed movements, especially the original katas the original karate katas are basically very powerful, stiff, robotic. But the thing is that at the point, it was all they got to try to deliver much power to the opponents, especially when they're fighting off multiple opponents. And that's what you need to figure out is that's the one thing you need to understand is that that's what these katas are for multiple attackers and katas are basically equivalent to shadow boxing. But it should always be taken with care, though. So whenever you do practice, kids, be sure you don't practice. Be sure you don't practice at home without no adult supervision. Parents, be sure you know exactly what your kids are watching. So for all that's being done, let's get started. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Now, normally that's just basically just run and go. It takes a lot of practice to try to get the katas down, and like I said, pretty basic kata. And as you heard, I use what's called ki. I'll dedicate a whole video to that certain way of yelling. Excuse me. So, anyways, as I said before, very basic. I did a little bit too fast, but want to get you the intensity of it. So, walking it through a little bit. Start with a bow. Get in a horse stance. As a turn, and when you're doing the kata, you basically are getting that mentality of being surrounded by enemies. So, kind of like I said, basically like shadow boxing. So, I'm in a horse stance. Drop my downward block. Look to my left. Downward block. Boom. Straight down. Turn into a front stance. Okay, they got the block here, so a step forward and punch. Nice and strong. Middle punch. Boom. I look over my shoulder. Bend the arm. Come all the way back. And doing a circular step all the way around and do a 270 degrees. And I've still got my stance, boom. So when I do it fast, nice and balanced. Nice and strong too. Block is strong, balance is strong, stance is strong. And we step forward, boom. Middle punch, driving punch, boom. So therefore that's sending that guy flying. Look over my shoulder, bend the arm, all the way turn, about 90 degrees, downward block. Alright? ready to go dead center with 3 punches. So I step, boom, strong. Step, boom, strong. Last one, gah! Nice and strong. Middle punch, right dead center. That is when you show that you're not wanting to be messed with. You're like, took out 2 guys, drilled the third guy, boom, 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 and showing you don't want to mess with. So we got 2 more ready to come at you. So then you bring one hand up, you look back, and this is a difficult move. Doing what's called a crossover step. Crossing both feet, turning around, all the way around, boom! Downward block comes nice and strong, in a good stance. Let me try to get back here for the camera. So you step back, let's step back for a little bit for the camera. So you step forward, boom! Feet are basically on the same track as your punch. Punch is strong, stance is strong, balance is good. Bend the arm, 270 degrees again, boom! All the way down, nice and strong. Then step up for a punch, boom! Go all the way through. So let me show you again. I'm here, bend the arm, look over the shoulder, 270, boom! And step forward, boom! Middle punch. Hands cocked here. Now this is the traditional way of how to keep it here, or here, don't matter, just keep it up. And eventually I'll be talking about a different way of punching in Kata. So you're here, boom, bend the arm, and just like the first part, you're coming at 90 degrees, middle punches all the way down the middle. So 1, 2, 3, kia! Nice loud kia, going straight with the third punch. And as I'm doing the movement, both forward and back, you basically are going to step forward. Step forward. If you can see my feet, some people like to go like this. Feet together, step. Feet together, step. So basically you got like this nice fluid stepping to where both your knees are bent. And when you step forward, power. So let me get back over here. Power right here, crossover step. Hand comes up, boom! And you keep your hands up as you're doing this. For all you know, guy could be coming up for the top. He's coming down, boom! Both hands are ready. So you go forward, boom! Punch. Bend the arm, come around, boom! Block again. Step forward, and boom! So therefore, this last one has changed over the years. Sometimes it goes straight like this. You're going to come down, all the way down with hands, boom, right in front of you. Back to the horse stance at the ready. And then you bow. Or, what I like to do, I like to come all the way down, bend the arm, come all the way down, and double handle fist, boom, growing, boom. You're ready, you're done. So hands come back up, bow. So, that's the first kata. Basically all in natural state, and broke it down a little bit. As I was saying about the ki, is basically a noise to show the intensity, breathing of it. Comes all the way up here and delivers into the chest, out to the throat. You're breathing throughout the entire stomach, into your lungs, out through your mouth. Then, you're showing the intensity of your attack, the intensity of your technique. And like I said, I'll do another video about that alone to try to show that its importance and should be used sparingly throughout katas. You should not be doing like, kya, kya, kya. No. And the thing is, yeah, you're going to be scared in a real fight. If you want to yell, ah! You have to learn to condition yourself first before you can go into that. And what's funny is that sometimes when people use that in the katas, it's over redundant. And all they're going like this. Judges are going like this. What are we looking at here? We're looking at that, when a woman had given birth. I don't know. So, that's the first kata. I hope you enjoyed it. So next time I make the video about the ki, I'll tell you about the importance of it and why it should be used sparingly, and I'll say exactly what your favorite one should be like. And you can choose however you want. But until then, practice the kata how it should be, step by step, block per block. Take your time. Remember, the steps are very simple. You're basically going to come at a 45-degree step, come forward, step, boom, 270 step, all the way around, and then forward step, boom. Then 90 degrees. You're basically doing 45, 90, 270, and almost a 360 with a crossover. So it'd be like when you're right here, crossover step, all the way around, boom, like that. Especially when you're back here. If you can see my feet, crossover step, boom. Best to try to keep your balance up, okay? So, like I said, that's the first kata. Hope you enjoy it. This is Al McDowell, sign off.